All right, welcome back. The stage is now set for Vijay's era to begin in Tamil Nadu after the governor has accepted his claim to form the next government. Vijay will now form the government with Congress left, I beg your pardon, the IUML, the VCK and the PMK, and the coalition now has over 120 MLAs. We are being told that the Nehru Stadium has been decked completely for this moment. All eyes are now on the massive ceremony tomorrow that will take place at 11 a.m. in the morning. We have some breaking news also that's just come in. Sources have told Newsx that Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge played a major role to clear the hurdle for Vijay's TVK government formation in Tamil Nadu. Kharge told VCK chief today afternoon to convince him to support TVK. VCK is a party for Dalits cause, and similarly, Kharge also spoke to D. Raja to convince him. Anand Singh, my colleague, is joining us live at this point in time to give us more details about this. Anand, the role of Mr. Kharge also is coming in terms of getting this number for TVK.
Yeah, when I look the way in which TVK, which has been formed 2 years ago by actor turned politician Vijay, so it clearly lacked majority despite Congress giving support of 5 of its MLAs. So clearly, looking at the way in which 2 of the meetings with Governor of Vijay had failed to address the concern of forming the government. So clearly, Mallikarjun Kharge, who is also the Congress president, took the task in his own hand, and he, according to sources, first spoke to the VCK chief to seek support for Vijay to form government over there, as VCK has also won 2 seats in the recently concluded Tamil Nadu Assembly polls. And similarly, he also spoke with the veteran CPI leader D. Raja to convince him to support the TVK government in the state. So clearly, we have seen earlier in the day that how CPI and CPIM, both the parties have given unconditional support to TVK to form the government. However, the letter of support that has been shared by the TVK chief with the Governor Rajendra Viswanath Arlekar in Chennai, that also mentions about VCK, but official word from VCK is yet to come. Back to you, Vinay.
All right, let me also, in fact, rope in our guests who are going to be talking about, this eventful day for Vijay and his party. Mr. Pulla Rao, political analyst, is with us. Shekhar Vijayan, political analyst, joins us as well. And Shri Kumar Kanan, political analyst, also joins us on the show. Mr. Rao, well, it's a great day for Tamil Nadu, a new dawn, if we can call it that, from very unexpected quarters. Most of the pollsters, did not give too much importance to TVK. But here we are, living in a world where anything is possible.
Yes, that's true. It is an extraordinary development. Nobody expected it because so many political parties are well entrenched in Tamil Nadu. 20 parties, well entrenched. There's no space, everyone said. And everyone thought, no doubt about it. But Vijay did something. He activated those who are usually outside this political ecosystem or dependent on MLAs, MPs, that kind of urban population. And later surveys, one survey which finally proved to be totally accurate, said the 18 to 29 age group, which constitutes 40% of the electorate, 65% of them went for Vijay across the state, rural, no divide. So that was enormous. One has to, when somebody has won, whether you like it, whether you supported him, didn't support him, it has to be acknowledged, and he did win. He got more seats than anyone expected, but he missed a mandate. Missed a mandate in the sense he would not have all this tension and also going in, he had to seek support, they had to bargain, they had to ask, going around, and finally he got support from the allies of DMK. Who were, he said, as my political opponent, I'm going to defeat them, and this and that, all kinds of words for youth. Defeated the DMK. But finally, it was the DMK which came through. All these allies would not have gone and supported Vijay except the Congress. And DMK said, no, you can't do it, because they're dependent on the DMK. So it's very interesting. the ones whom Vijay fought against are now supporting him. So I have no doubt it will be an eventful journey. Eventful in the sense, there is not an easy thing. And he's a man of his mind. We have to see how he operates, whether he'll reach out to the ADMK and DMK. He's an outsider. He has no past grudges against these political parties or an incidents. Let us see whether he'll reach out and, become a much more stable political entity. Right now, he's unstable. The strength is all very, very, very light. They're supporting him. They're outside the cabinet. We have to see how all of this gels day by day. But he shows himself to be quite an extraordinarily smart man. So I'm sure he will be able to weather it.
You're quite right, sir. More breaking news coming in. We are also being told, as per sources, that it is not still clear if Priyanka Gandhi would be attending Vijay's oath ceremony or not. As per sources, Mallikarjun Kharge will be attending the ceremony, and that is confirmed. Anand, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to give us more details about this. Anand, so Rahul Gandhi may come, Mallikarjun Kharge may come. There is also a buzz that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra may also drop in.
Yeah, Vinit, look, the way in which leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, he was first to congratulate TVK chief Vijay on making such a historical political debut in Tamil Nadu. So clearly, according to Congress sources, Rahul Gandhi will be attending the swearing-in ceremony of Vijay in Chennai at Nehru Stadium over there. That is scheduled at 11 a.m. And what sources are also suggesting is that even Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, can also be present there. Whereas, as of now, the plans of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has not yet been revealed whether she will be attending the swearing-in ceremony of Vijay in Chennai or not. But it has been confirmed from the party sources that Rahul Gandhi, who is also the leader of opposition, will be attending the swearing-in ceremony of Vijay in Chennai tomorrow. Back to you, Vinay.
Mr. Rao, I saw your hand go up, sir. So you wanted to come in. So go on, sir.
Speculation. I don't know whether the Gandhis will attend. Don't forget that it has become very personal for Stalin and the DMK. They've condemned them in a resolution. Will they attend? Where is the need for them to attend? If Mallikarjun Kharge attends, is it not enough? If they attend, it will become even more personal. This kind of fracture which came between the DMK and the Congress party. They claim to be very close to each other, all kinds of things. We have a witness to it. And then abruptly, they just left. It was a shock to everybody. It has still shook up the political establishment, the India alliance. And Congress has a very minor role in this government, just 5 MLAs. I'm only speculating, it's not with any inside information. Seeing the negative reactions that have come there, I don't know. We have to wait and see whether they will brazen it out and come there.
Isn't it important for every party, especially the Congress party, which has been relegated in this elections outside of Kerala, to sort of look for its own benefit?
No, absolutely. Sometimes you have to look for your own benefit, but is this decision the right decision for the benefit? Is this the way to do it? There's questions. Everyone has free will and they can do what they want. But could this have been done more subtly with more nuancing activity? Could they have told Stalin, we have to go. We are a national party and we have to have a presence. He would have said fine. Now, you see, there's going to be a lot of issues. Mamata Banerjee also, Congress opposed her, made all kinds of statements, part of India alliance, Stalin part of India alliance. And Communist Party naturally in Kerala was ousted, part of India alliance. So these are problems which will come up. Just clinging on to Vijay is good, he's popular, he won the government, he may increase in popularity. We cannot say, the future is unpredictable. Unpredictable. How he handles this job, is he going to be very good at it or is he going to fumble? So all these things, I still feel he could have done it in a better way. I don't know the other panelists, they may be representing the Congress party or anything, but it could, especially in the South, I believe these things matter. You can't have a gruff and brazen way of doing things. They're noted. And it is a stigmatizing effect. I'm telling you, not that simple. Just going there tomorrow, it will further alienate some people, and I don't think it's necessary. Just have five MLAs, going there and lording it over the stage and, getting cheered and this and that. And let's just see whether a different council prevails tomorrow. But of course, it's a great event. It's a party celebration of Vijay. He had a lot of tension on the last 4 days, gathering the MLAs. And the governor did him a big favor by saying, come with the list first. Otherwise, he would have fallen into a hell pot if he went after being sworn in as chief minister seeking support. Then the support would have come at a very high price. So the governor did help him by doing this kind of route. It's free tomorrow.
You're absolutely right, sir. Well, the Congress has perhaps burnt its bridges with the DMK, but you never know. Anything is possible in today's politics. So more breaking news coming in. Rahul Gandhi to attend Vijay's oath ceremony is breaking news that is coming in at this point in time. Anand, my colleague, is with us on the broadcast. Anand, Rahul Gandhi has confirmed that he will be attending this oath ceremony. It's obviously an important alliance for the Congress party as well, which was obviously on the verge of being left out had this not happened.
Yeah, when it look the way in which leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has been backing Vijay in the past few months. So clearly, we have seen how during the time when Karuna stampede had happened, Rahul Gandhi had dialed Vijay. And even during the when his movie was not allowed to release by the censor board, that is Jan Nayagan, even at that point of time, Rahul Gandhi and several of the Congress leaders had backed Vijay. And on the day of counting, even Rahul Gandhi had dialed Vijay over there for making such a huge political debut in Tamil Nadu. So clearly, what we have learned from our sources in the Congress party is that Rahul Gandhi is all set to go and attend the swearing-in ceremony of the TVK chief Vijay in Chennai. That is all set to take place at Nehru Stadium over there at 11 a.m. And then he will be present there in that ceremony where several of the top Congress leaders will also be present, including the Congress in charge for Tamil Nadu, that is Girish Chorankar, as well as several top leadership of the Congress party will be there. Back to you.
Anand, thank you for that update. Also with us is Shekhar Vijay. And Shekhar, this has really shaken up Tamil Nadu politics, has it not? The experienced parties, the regular binary folks, who would take turns to rule Tamil Nadu, have been completely ousted. They have been outfoxed by a newcomer. Although Vijay's inexperience could be an ally of the opposition, which are going to continue to monitor him and taunt him. But the fact of the matter is that there's been an evolution in the way voters are thinking in Tamil Nadu now, right? It's the younger generation, the Gen Z and the millennials who took this decision to put Vijay, who's 50 plus at this point in time, at the helm of affairs in Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely, Vineet. I think he's a total outlier. He's really ended the duopoly of DMK, AIDMK with the way he came in, along with his party. And this is not something that's happened overnight. This has happened 2 years back, from the time he started his party. I think slowly and steadily, almost like a marathon, he's been, winning the small wins and doing what is required. But looking at him, looking at the party, I, as a coach, I coach a lot of youngsters from the Gen Z population. And I would say, I know of a lot of families who've gone out and voted only for Vijay because they believe in his clean image. They believe in his honesty, in his authenticity, in his youth communication, strong communication. And even the way he talks, the way he reacts, the way he responds, I think everybody's been taken in by that. He's an actor, but he's also doing this at his peak, Vineet. He's doing this at the age of 51.
Shekhar, do you think Vijay himself expected himself to win? Because they don't even have an office in Chennai.
Absolutely. So Vineet, he's still at the power of speak. As an actor, he's still doing very well. He's still, raking in the money, raking in the mullahs, raking the awards, everything. And it's not somebody who's finished his career and then he wants to transition into politics or leadership. This is something which he has shown signs of in all his movies, in all the movies which he's done so far. There's always been signs of him being leader, signs of him being a politician, and this is just an outcome of it. Now, for us, we are all really surprised, of course, because it's always been the case in Tamil Nadu. There's either one party which wins it, the second party wins it. But this one has come as an outlier, and he's totally turned it around completely. He's completely surprised everybody, and I think that is the power of democracy. Also, the fact that you've got somebody who's as young as Vijay coming in and showcasing a different potential, showcasing a different mindset, showcasing what he could do for the youngsters. How Tamil Nadu will view politics again. And it's not just about Tamil Nadu, it's about Indian politics, it's about the power of democracy. It's also about the fact that tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day during the swearing in, where everybody's going to come in and watch. They're going to be people who are going to be happy for him. They're going to be people who are going to be jealous of him also. And people are really going to wait now what he's going to do next. Now is the most important part. Once he gets sweared in, once his party comes in, once his team comes in, how does he manage? Because acting on screen and leadership, governance is a different ball game altogether. But if he's done so well so far, I have no doubts around the fact that he will do even better, because people have voted for him. He's a people's mandate, and people like him and love him for what he is. So I think it's going to be very interesting from now on how he takes it ahead. But this was very surprising. I always believe that this election this time was a watershed moment for Indian politics. The way somebody from outside has just come in and made this his own. This entire conversation in the last 3-4 days was all about Vijay and the TVK party, and they have however they played it. I think at the end of the day, they are being sworn in tomorrow, which is most important.
Mr. Kanan, what is your reaction to this turn of events in Tamil Nadu? Shekhar is absolutely right. Vijay has done well. He's been an actor. He's made a lot of money. He's extremely popular. But we just hope, or his voters should not feel ever that this was just an organic next step on the ladder for him. You have everything that you want as a superstar. The next thing that you need is power and politics, because politics is where the real power is. I hope it's just not about putting that check mark on that checkbox for Vijay.
Oh, I agree with both the panelists who spoke before me. Actually, Tamil Nadu is now moving out of the conventional politics. Actually, the Dravidian politics, which dominated the political scene of Tamil Nadu for the past 6 decades, from 1967 until today. So we are going to have a new person, actually, who is completely new to politics. Because the earlier people who were, trained in the Tamil Nadu style of Dravidian politics for years together, starting from, Annadurai to Mr. Karunanidhi to Ms. Jayalalitha to Mr. Stalin, everyone who had their own, style of politics, they have their own political journey. But here is a man who just jumped into the political bandwagon a couple of years ago. And he is trying his luck in politics, and the people have given their, the much required support this time to him. And they are actually, it shows they want to try something new. They are fed up with the existing style of the binary politics for the past this much number of years. And one more thing, what I can understand is the Congress is actually using him as a trump card for its reorientation in Tamil Nadu politics, which is missed during 1967. Mr. Bhaktavaxalam was the last chief minister of Tamil Nadu from Congress party. So after that, Congress is now going to taste power in Tamil Nadu through Mr. Vijay after 6 long decades.
You're quite right. Well, more breaking news coming in. Huge speculation on whether Trisha will be attending Vijay's oath ceremony tomorrow or not. We are learning through sources that Trisha is likely to attend the oath ceremony at the Nehru Stadium. All right, Belly, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Belly, what do we know about this? Trisha, will she be attending this ceremony or not? There were some personal updates related to Vijay that also cropped up just a few weeks ago before the polling started. It was about his wife, it was about his divorce, it was about his proximity to Trisha. So obviously, this is a facet. This is an area of his life which is going to be keenly observed and watched, Belly.
We need, according to my sources in TVK, Trisha is attending the oath-taking ceremony tomorrow because he'll be a part of a guest list where film celebrities invitations should be given away from the TVK's office. So Trisha will be a part of the guest list. I don't think she will be on the dais, but certainly she will be a part of the guest list. At the event, and we are told that apart from Trisha, all the film personalities, almost all the who's and who's of the Tamil Nadu film industry will be invited by actor Vijay, who has gotten a lot of congratulatory messages from them as well. So all of them would be invited. So tomorrow would be a starring event where he would be taking the oath, and we are given to understand that more than political presence, it would be the film fraternity's presence that would attract more number of people also is what we are gathering. From police sources again, we are learning that they are making preparations as to how they can manage traffic in that area, the crowd management, and all those things are also being taken considered as of now. And certainly, for your question, Trisha will be attending the oath-taking ceremony, is what we learned from our sources, Vinay.
Okay, Belly, I'll come back to you. Shekhar, Mr. Pulla Rao was also of the opinion that Vijay needs to, in fact, do something about the fact that he's going to be in a position to attract a lot of good advice and a lot of bad advice as well. As somebody who's inexperienced in politics, that is a very slippery slope to be climbing. And considering Tamil Nadu politics, where he has formidable political legacy opponents such as DMK and AIDMK, what should be the course of action in terms of prudence for Vijay?
I think he has to focus on the first 100 days. He has to first focus on, optics plus delivery, governance mechanisms, quick welfare announcements, getting the youth involved, public grievance mechanisms, youth-focused employment messaging. He has to really focus on getting things done because everybody's going to be watching him with bated breath. The opposition, his friends, everybody, everybody from within the fraternity, outside the fraternity, they're going to watch, they're going to, see how he really sizes up. So this is the moment where he has to really take action. He has to really focus on, protecting the clean image which he has. He has to also, avoid corruption controversies, keep ministers under strict monitoring, and also maintain disciplined communication. See, what's going to be really important here is how quickly does he communicate? What's the communication going to be like? Because that is what has helped him actually win this elections. This communication has been very clear. There's a lot of clarity in the way he communicates, at least from what one has seen so far. So he has to keep the same momentum, the same tempo, at least in the first 100 days. So he should show that he's planned. He should show that he's consistent. He should show a certain amount of discipline also when he's going out and messaging, because everybody's going to be watching him. So the focus always has to be on protecting the clean image, protecting the image of him where he's focusing on the youth, welfare schemes, messaging, and also employment opportunities for the youth. I think that has to come in quickly. Also also having public grievance mechanisms in place, because the public want to be heard, and he can show a great opportunity here.
Mr. Kannan, what about the Dravidian pride that the DMK and the AIDMK always banked upon to get votes and sort of segregate themselves, from the rest of the country? How is Vijay likely to consolidate that factor?
If you ask me, actually, a Dravidian system came in the politics, which is contrary to the Congress style of politics which dominated the scene during 1960s. Later, actually, so many people evolved in this Dravidian politics, which includes, a scriptwriter turned politicians like Mr. Karnanidhi, actor turned politicians like Mr. M.G. Ramachandran, as well as Ms. Jayalalitha, and also Mr. Stalin. See, like now, if you see, I can see that though Vijay is seen as a newcomer, but he is actually carrying the legacy of the Dravidian system in a repackaged manner. That's what I see. Because the political icons who he used to adore or he used to adopt are the same political icons which were there by the Dravidian political parties also, except for the fact that he's also being supported by
All
the
right, Mr. Karan,
Congress.
we have some breaking news coming in. TVK celebrations have started across the city. My colleague Belly has in fact spoken to a few people. Listen in.
Right now, we are at the Tamilnaga Vetri Kalagam's headquarters here in Panayur in Chennai. You can see the jubilant mood here. They are kind of prepared for celebrating with TVK President Vijay going to stake claim for formation of government in Tamil Nadu. As we speak, the TVK President Vijay is with the governor armed with the letter of support, unconditional support from the three parties, that is the Communist Party of India, the Communist Party of India Marxist, and the Communist Party and the VCK, the Vidudalai Chirutai Katchi. So these three smaller parties have given their support to the Tamilnaga Vetri Kalagam, and they have reached the magic number, and Talapati Vijay has gone on to stake claim for the formation of the Tamil Nadu government. The celebration is starting here. They have kind of put the firecrackers and all here. Let us speak to some people here. I have a gentleman here. Sir, what do you want to say about TVK getting the 118 seat mark?
They should have got it already, but it took 2 days because the Bhagwans of Delhi took time to tell the governor, this is your time to give the okay signal to Mr. Vijay. So it's there. They should have called them 3 days back. Or they should have called them on the 4th, night itself, midnight. Because midnight, I know Mr. Ravi going away. Like that, they should have called him on 4th itself.
So, having said that, what do you have to say about the governor? This is the third time Vijay is going to meet the governor. 2 times he was asked to go back and come back with the simple majority of the 118 numbers with letter of support.
I think the governor wrote his exam 3 times. He failed in his exams, 1, 2, 3. Supplements, he's been writing supplements. And finally, he got a person in Delhi who corrected his paper and said, okay, now it's pass. You can give pass.
Sir, everybody say that Vijay is doing his debut in politics. They say that, and he has not gotten the majority. He somehow managed to get the majority with the support of the other smaller parties. So, do you think that he's experienced enough to run the government of Tamil Nadu?
Surely, I think people can remember 19 when Mr. Narasimha Rao had a minority government. That is a time when 1993 the new age came and all business developments, everything came. Like that is a new age now, 2026. Mr. Vijay is going to bring something new to the people, to the masses. So definitely he's going to do a great job. There's no doubt about it. You can see 1 crore 72 lakhs youth and old people like me have voted for him. And a lot of ladies have voted for him. Where's this doubt? There's no doubt about it.
Okay. So what do you want to say about this feelers that were sent from the AIDMK camp that they were going to merge with the DMK camp, and both of them were kind of planning to form a government and make TVK sit in the opposition?
Yeah, that's fine. I think you remember OPS sitting in Jayalalitha's Samadhi and doing dhyana. I think Mr. EPS and Stalin should go to Karnanadi's thing and sit, and EPS should sit in Jayalalitha's graveyard. And both must do dharna and yagas and meditation. Maybe they'll come in the dream and say, you guys are the chief minister of Tamil Nadu for another 15 years. They should be dreaming. And there's another one baby, small baby, Mr. Enbanidhi. He will also dream.
Okay. So what do you have to say about this coalition? That is, TVK is forming coalition with the Communist Party of India, the Communist Party of India Marxist, and the VCK. So if VCK wants to be there, then will Tirumamalavan be the Deputy Chief Minister, or like what do you see how the government would take form?
I think this is not the time for these people to ask, I want this, I want that. They should not be Sherlock, a pound of flesh. This is the time to take from Mr. Vijay. This is wrong. They should wait then Mr. Vijay will definitely give them. He respects. In fact, he told all come join. We will give you a, we can join together and give a coalition government. Initially we called. These people did not come that time. They had a thought that Mr. Stalin is going to come and we are going to be there. But Stalin forgot that he is going to lose.
Okay. So that was Sundar, a hardcore fan of TVK, speaking to us on his perspective of how TVK President Vijay is going to form the government and run it in Tamil Nadu. With camera person Gautam, this is Belly Thomas for Newsx in Chennai.